Hi everyone, Jacob and Riley with ConcealedCarry.com, and we're here to review and talk to you about the next Guardian Nation gear box. Now, the box is a membership benefit of Guardian Nation, one of many benefits, and we ship a box of gear like this out to members 4 times a year, every February, May, August, and November. And it's a pretty exciting thing. This is the August 2018 box, which will be shipping here in a couple of days from when we're recording this. So we're hoping you're watching this video and your package is on the way. Now, for those of you who are already members of Guardian Nation, have been for a long time, this is not your first box, and we're going to tell you what's involved. For those of you who this is your first box, or you're not yet a member of Guardian Nation, we would encourage you to join and take advantage of this. This is one of many benefits, in addition to getting access to all of our training video library, our live broadcasts, our events, everything like that, our member sales. The box is something that members really enjoy. Essentially, it's our way of ensuring that your membership is free, because membership in Guardian Nation costs $38.45 a month, which turns out to be $115.35 every 3 months, and we guarantee that every 3 months we'll send you at least $120 worth of gear. So membership works out to be free in the form of you getting back gear for your membership dues.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about what's in this box. And this month's box, or this quarter's box, is really exciting. Now it might look like there's few in terms of quantity, of products for this box, but the quality of these products are really fantastic. I want to start off with the Law of Self-Defense book.
Yep.
This book is written by attorney Andrew Branca. If you're familiar with our podcast, you've heard him on the podcast, or you're familiar with his Case of the Week segments that he does on our podcast as well. He's one of the foremost experts in self-defense law nationwide. He tours the country. He teaches law specific to certain states and also just law of self-defense in a general sense. We really appreciate what Andrew does and what he does for our company, and we've been able to secure for you a great deal in getting this book in this quarter's box, Law of Self-Defense. I've read it. It's a great book. It's changed the way I think about self-defense. It's changed the way I actually look at and analyze cases that we talk about on the podcast. So hugely valuable item right there, and item number 1, Law of Self-Defense book from attorney Andrew Branca.
Now you're getting actually a cooler copy than this. This is a paperback I had sitting around the house. The one you guys are going to get in your box is a hardcover, and it is specifically printed for members of Guardian Nation. Now the book itself is the same. It's the 3rd edition, but it is specially printed for members of Guardian Nation. They wanted to do something really special for you guys because they care about our members, and it's pretty cool.
What's this here?
Oh, this is the bookmark.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk more about the bookmark side. I got something to say.
Okay.
It's important.
I'm jumping ahead here.
You are jumping a little bit ahead. I think it's important you guys understand that a lot of times, I think that instructors like us are guilty of creating this environment. We believe that our self-defense laws are very state-specific. And while there are some little things that are specific to each state, self-defense law is pretty much the same across the board. And so I encourage you to go read this book and make it your new paradigm through which you see your ability of when can you shoot. And I think you'd be much better off. And then, looking into some of the other products that Andrew has on the website, for example, after you read this book, you can order the state-specific legal summaries, the DVDs that are specific to each state. He has them for all the states, and that would be a really good way for you to progress. And in fact, speaking of that state-specific DVD, right, you're going to have, and I printed this off a black and white printer. It looks really hinky because I didn't have the real one yet. But you guys are going to get a bookmark. It's a real, actual bookmark size bookmark that'll be in your box when it arrives. And on it is a coupon code and URL that you can go to get 50% off your state supplement DVD. So if you read this book and understand the 5 principles,
that's a huge value too.
It's massive. If you read this book and understand the 5 principles of self-defense, and then you go to this website and get 50% off your state-specific DVD, and you watch that DVD, I can't think of anything you could do, especially as convenient as that is, read a book, watch a DVD, that would better prepare you to understand self-defense law. So I think that's huge. 50% off that DVD is a really good deal, and plus you have a nice handy bookmark, I suppose, that's cool and awesome.
Yep, absolutely. Great deal there in the products from Andrew Branca this month, or this quarter. Hey, the next thing we have here is, and I'll let you talk mostly about this, but the Newbold. This is a kind of a steel plate rack kind of target. And this is a really cool product to have this month's box, or quarter's box.
This quarter's box. So we like Newbold. This is a great company, family-owned company back east. They do a lot of clever things. And this is one of those kind of I don't know what the technical term is, where it kind of closes its own holes.
It's a self-sealing target.
Self-sealing, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So when you shoot this, it doesn't leave holes, it self-seals. I mean, obviously, if you shoot it with some like massive hollow points, you're probably going to have holes that don't quite completely self-seal. But this is rated up for 1,000 rounds. You can shoot this thing a ton. And like, if you like steel targets, because you can knock them down like in terms of like a plate rack, this has that same effect, but without any sort of splatter or fragmentation or anything like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's a lot safer, and you still get the effect of a plate getting knocked down. This target is pretty clever. It's obviously made of a special kind of polymer. They make these in some different colors and things like that. I think the orange is my favorite, easiest to see. And this is the target itself. And you can see it kind of has two holes here. This is so you can put some strings through it to pull the plates back up after you knock them down. And you guys will also receive this base for the target. And so it just kind of slides in here in a pretty relatively simple way like so, and you can screw this base down to like a 2x4 or something like that at the range, and then this adjusts based on what you're shooting it with. So something that's higher caliber doesn't need it's going to have a lot more energy to knock it down. Something lower caliber, you might want to help it out by screwing this down a little bit, and that'll require less energy to knock it over.
It's for calibration.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually a really cool feature. That's something you'll typically expect to see on a steel plate rack, where you can calibrate the plates based on the angle that rack is sitting at, the power factor of the ammo you're shooting at it. And they even thought to include it on these silicone polymer plate rack deals.
Yeah.
Here's what's really exciting about this, by the way, guys. Typically, to buy a plate rack, and this is something people enjoy shooting, are plate racks, right? You see that all the time. Typically, to buy a full plate rack is minimum $1,500, maybe $2,000, $3,000, depending on the company and the quality of the plate rack. You can build your own plate rack with these Newbold targets very quickly, just with some 2x4s and very inexpensively, like
a couple $100.
Oh, easy. So really cool. This will get you started in this quarter's box. So there you go, a really cool target from Newbold. And this also comes, if I'm not mistaken, with a coupon for 20% off your first purchase at Newbold. So you can get this first one, get started, use that 20% coupon, and you can build your own plate rack or buy whatever other products they have to offer on their site, and all for 20% off.
Yeah, look for a sticker that will be on your target when it comes in the mail. It'll be right here on the front of the target, and the sticker has the website, newboldtargets.com, and it has the coupon code you're going to need to save the 20% off your first order at that website. What I would encourage you to look for is on their website, they have a kind of a plate rack set. It's a kit, and it comes with 6 of these targets with stands, and it comes with these, I don't remember what they call them, these mount things. Legs
for stand.
The stands. You just pop in some 2x4s and have the whole thing set up very quickly, and we'll show you some B-roll video of what that looks like. So pretty slick. Take that out, check that out. We forgot to tell them about value. So the book, by the way, retails basically at $25. So that's the value of that this month.
Coupon could be, depending on what you buy from...
I would say it's worth at least 50 bucks if you take advantage of getting the state DVD.
Yep.
The state DVD retails at $100. So if you use the coupon, you can get it for only 50 bucks.
Yep.
This target is basically a $35 target, $34.99 I think with the base. So that's a $35 value. All right, what's next, Riley?
One other cool feature about this, people might be wondering about this. They might be wondering if they shoot the base.
Oh, the base is made out of the exact same material. It's the same self-sealing polymer. So, and you can buy the base independently if you shoot it way too much. If it costs they're missing your plate. But in theory, they're both rated for up to 1,000 shots.
Yep, super cool.
Yep.
Next up, we have the Tipton Power Clean Electric Gun Cleaning Brush Kit.
It's a mouthful.
It is. I've been testing this for a little while now, and it's kind of like having an electric toothbrush for your gun cleaning, and that's kind of cool in a way. It comes in the package with the plastic brush attachment already in place. That's the one I use the most. It's the least abrasive on my guns. It does have steel brush and a brass brush attachment as well. I'm not sure how much I would use those, but I think it's cool that they're included anyway. Plus you have a bore brush for a 22 caliber right here. So, I mean, this is kind of a cool setup, but I'll tell you, it's made cleaning the slide, some of the harder to reach areas, whatever in my gun, very fast, very easy. The Tipton Power Clean brush it's a pretty cool product. Yeah,
pretty slick. This retails for basically 40 bucks, a $40 product. And if you have any doubts, I tell you, just use it. Just give it a shot. Does it come with the batteries, Riley? can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So when you
Not
get
included.
there you go, not included. Open it up, throw some batteries in there, and just give it a shot.
There you go. Yeah, I think it uses 4 AA. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And I think you'll be
AAs.
very satisfied. Start with the brush that comes on the thing and go from there.
Yep.
Yep.
So $40 value, really cool cleaning product to add to your kit in this quarters box.
I promise you're gonna turn some heads with it. All right. Now this product is not in packaging because this is the one I've been, well, I don't know how long I've been using this one. It seems like I lose them every once in a while. But this is the Streamlight MicroStream. And me and Riley both have very strong feelings about this light. This is the original Streamlight MicroStream. It's powered by one single AAA battery. And I can't remember the lumens on this, like 65 or something like that. Yeah, it's not crazy bright, but it is absolutely satisfactory for an everyday carry light. And more importantly, it doesn't take up a ton of room in a pocket. Very easy to carry. You could fit this in a mag pouch, but I just, I keep it right in a pocket every single day, everywhere I go all the time. And it's a very effective light. It has just constant on and momentary on. Those are the options you have. It has a really nice kind of S-shaped clip, so you can clip it in this way or you can clip it in this way. So you can like put it on a cap, for example, if you're wearing a ball cap and you want to be able to see. And these are really slick. It does come with the AAA battery. Yours will come in brand new packaging, of course. And I'll tell you, if you already have one of these, because I know we've been talking about these for years, don't give away the second one, I promise, because if you're anything like me, you'll lose it. So you'll be glad to have a backup in package waiting for you after you lose the first one.
Plus, it's great just to have a second one. You could throw this in your glove box of your vehicle or just have it on the nightstand at home. I've used my MicroStream for literally everything. I've used it in all the contexts that you just described. Throwing on the cap, for instance. The wind's kicking up here. These are great little lights. I'll tell you, I did a low light training course once. And for part of that course, just to see if it was even viable, I used my MicroStream in complete darkness just to, for my self-defense light. So drawing my gun, drawing my light, and indexing with that light, and I could get the job done. Okay, so it's not the greatest light as far as brightness goes, as far as lumens, but it can get the job done. And the thing is this is a great EDC or everyday carry light because it's small, it's compact. You can take it with you anywhere, anytime, anyhow. It doesn't take up a lot of room, doesn't add a lot of weight. And that's huge. That's why it's great for EDC, because you're more likely to actually carry and use this as opposed to a larger, brighter light. And it can get the job done. It's not ideal, but it's usable. So great lights.
It's just a single AAA. That's another thing I really like about it. No expensive, weird batteries. It's a single AAA battery. Yeah. Replace every once in a while.
Super cheap.
And I appreciate this, and this is something, Ryan, that I feel very strongly about, is the simplicity of the operation.
Yeah.
Press it, momentary on. Press it all the way, constant on. That's it. That's all light does. You don't have to remember pressing it so many times or this, that, the other thing.
And the tail cap's replaceable. So
very simple.
If this wears out, you can replace these. You just undo that cap just like I just did there and replace that rubber cap. So very well designed.
Retail at 25 bucks. I think it's like $24.95, something like that. So everything all in the box we're shipping you this quarter, including the cost of postage, which we account for basically 10 bucks as the value of the postage. The box is valued this month at $131 and change. So call it 131.
Not including any of the coupons.
Not including, yeah, that's not assuming you go take 50%
off
of something here, 20% something off here. I think you're getting a great box this quarter. I realize not a ton of stuff, but we feel really good about everything that's coming. So take advantage of these products, use them, get to know them, and you'll be much better for it.
Yep.
From ConcealedCarry.com, this is the August 2018 Guardian Gear Box.